Hi, this is Mark Snyder with Worshipsong Band, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the new pitch shifting features that are in Worshipsong Band version 5. So Worshipsong Band has had pitch shifting for a long time, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a look at kind of what we have had and then what we added that's new and lets you hear the difference. So this is a song that is originally recorded in the key of B called Anchor of My Soul. So I want you to hear the original song. Solo, a couple of instruments. So you can get an idea of what's there in terms of the instruments. I'm just going to focus on this one chorus and these sections here. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the song up to the key of F. In this case, I'm going to do it using the real-time pitch shifter that's in Worshipsong Band. This has always been in there, and we've always said you don't want to use it for any more than a few semitones, and you'll hear why. So this is a 6 semitone raise up to F. I'll give a listen. So that has a chipmunky effect. There's like an after effect on different parts of the instrument, and combined it sounds very kind of tinny and chipmunky. Next thing I'm going to do is go to the same song. This is the after. So this song I have also raised to F, but I've done it with the offline pitch shifter that we have available. So it's still in F, but listen. Back to this one. You can hear kind of distortion and muddiness. It's just a lot more clean sounding. It's still high, but a lot less of that distortion that contributes to that chipmunk effect. Now I'm going to go down to G with the same song. So this is lowering it by 4 semitones. Back to the original. So this is the real-time pitch shifter now. It sounds kind of muddy sounding and kind of a doom effect. Now I'm going to go to the same song, but done with the offline pitch shifter. It holds up a lot better. You can't hear as much of that muddiness effect. And that's that's because of the way the pitch shifting is done. So now I'm going to show you how I did all that. So the first song, I was just using the built-in pitch shifter, which is just if you switch the key here. So like in this song, if I press a reset mix, it'll go back to B, and that will be the original song. Um, Now I can take that original song, and the way that I would use the offline pitch shifter is I would press E, and that would take me into song edit mode. And in song edit mode, I could hit this button called edit sections. And then you'll notice this button here that's called key. So this button, this B means the song is recorded in B. So it's describing the key of the recorded audio. If I hit this button and I pick another key, like let's say I pick E. So I now have new choices here that I didn't have before. The first one is to set existing audio key. That just means change that number to describe that the song is actually in a different key. So this is what you would do when you first imported this song. The other things you could do are transpose +5 to new file and transpose -7 to new file. So what these buttons do is instead of just changing that B in the text file, instead they actually will take the song and transpose it to a new key and create a completely separate copy of that song in the new key in your library. And that copy and that new key will have been transposed using an offline pitch shifter. The technology we use for this is something called Rubber Band Audio by a company called Breakfast Quay. They make a freeware utility called Rubber Band Audio. And what we've done in this version is we have included that utility as part of your installation when you on a PC and Mac, and you can use this feature, and it'll just create a copy of your file, and it will also change the chord chart so that the chord chart will be in the right key, and you'll have two copies of that song in your library. That Rubber Band Audio is a freeware utility. And so since Worshipsong Band is also freeware, we're able to bring you that kind of technology and put it into our application. So I urge you, and this process will work for any song in your library. So any song you buy from any of our providers like Guide Tracks or Worship Backing Band, you can use this to move that song into any of the keys, any of the 12 keys, and use that song, and it'll sound a lot better. Or any song that you import or record yourself can also be used in any key using this. So I urge you to use this to create the songs in the keys that are most comfortable for your congregations, in the keys that are most comfortable for your singers. And I think you'll find that this is a nice addition to Worshipsong Band.